This suit is one of the finest in the Higgins collection, and it represents the height of battlefield fashion in the late 1500s. By this time, soldiers were starting to abandon parts of their armor because it provided limited protection against firearms. This suit only covers as far as the knees. It is designed to be usable with a lance, which is why the right shoulder guard is smaller, so the lance can tuck under the armpit. But if you look closely, you'll see a series of pins at the lower edge. These secured a now missing plate that made the shoulders match each other. In fact, armor of this type was often used with pistols and a sword instead of a lance. But this armor was much more than just practical protection on the battlefield. It is exquisitely etched and gilded in the typical Italian style. If you look closely at the bands of decoration on the breastplate, you will see images of armor, shields, and weapons. These are called trophies, and derive from the ancient Roman practice of displaying the captured weapons of defeated enemies. The breastplate also imitates the distinctive shape of a high-fashion man's jacket of the period. The trophy bands and rope-like edging on the plates even echo the decorative trim found on civilian clothing. With most surviving armor, we can't identify the original owner, but in this case we can hazard a pretty good guess. It was sold by the family of the Earls of Pembroke in the 1920s, having come from their ancestral armory at Wilton House. Given its origin, date, and exceptional quality, it was probably made for Henry Herbert, later the second Earl of Pembroke. Pembroke would later become a close advisor to Queen Elizabeth I, as well as an important supporter of the arts. He married the writer and literary patron Mary Sidney, whose brother, Sir Philip Sidney, was a well-known poet, and he was the official patron of William Shakespeare's theatrical troupe. The possibility that these key figures in Elizabethan England may have seen this armor firsthand makes it a particularly fascinating piece in the Higgins collection.